My name's Jenna and I work at Brookfield Residential Properties in the Residential Development Division. And we're actually at Little Bay now, and sitting in a project that's just been completed, which is 53 terraces. And across the road, which you'll see later, is another project, which is 165 apartments, which is finishing next year.
You've just finished this 3-month leadership program. What does it actually mean to you?
I think it just gives you greater awareness, and it's self-belief that it's empowering, like women can achieve, and it's harder sometimes to see it in the commercial world with being surrounded by a lot of males, but it's kind of taught me to stand up for myself, question everything, and just believe in yourself that you can achieve, and that's what it's done for me. It was great. You just kind of opens your eyes, learns a lot about yourself, a lot of evaluating your own strengths, your own weaknesses. So day one was really about understanding ourselves. That's what we did. Spent a lot of time on the DISC model, and I realised that I am the supportive group, and in my role, if I do want to become a leader, I can't always be so supportive, and I have to be more direct and question more and speak out more. And so I've made a effort now to speak up, be heard, and be much more direct in what I do. I've been with the business for nearly 5 years. Our development team and the operations is 4 of us. In my team it's 4 guys and myself. And then we're on site a lot because we're doing the developments. We're out on the actual projects, and yeah, it's all guys out there too. I just feel a bit more of inner confidence, a bit more on my female side, and I don't have to do everything that they say, and just be a bit more demanding and a bit more assertive of what I want. I know we're doing our performance management agreements now, and it's very much set clear that I want to become a development manager by the end of the year. I used to just go with the flow, but now I feel a bit more direction, which is good. Today was really, really good. Lots of learning to brand ourselves, learning about our career development, setting some goals, and adding on to what we learned from last month, I should say. So day 2 was about conflict resolution and about managing your career, and that involved networking and how to sell yourself, because that's how you step up, by selling yourself in the correct way. The conflict resolution I found useful. I haven't practiced it as much because I haven't been involved in too much conflict at this stage. But there are lots of key tools that I will take. It's about assessing the situation, standing out from it, and understanding everyone's different stories and everyone's different sides to a story, because there's never one side to any story. So that's good, and I definitely will take it with me. So day 3, we learned about the different generations and understand the different generations and how each generation defines a leader and what work means to each generation.
3 jobs, and I remember ringing my mother and saying I was leaving the bank, and she went, "What? Why are you leaving the bank? It is such a stable place. It's a good job. You've got a good salary." I went, "Because I hate it." She said, "That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter."
We learnt about what other Gen Ys, we had 2 guest speakers, and we learnt about what they believe a good leader is and how a good leader should be and act, and there were 2 inspirational women.
To me, leadership, blinded by preconceptions and lacking compassion and vitality, with an overwhelmingly archaic belief of I'm a leader and I'm right, has failed.
Just further on the topic of what I believe leadership is about, I don't think it's about titles, positions or flowcharts. It's not about having an autocratic boss who barely knows his or her employees. I'm from the Middle East, so I know all about dictators, and that style of leadership, it just does not work. They just don't learn.
I think Avril is amazing. She's really an inspirational lady. She teaches everyone to believe in themselves and to stand up for what we believe and to make a difference, and don't let other people influence you, and don't care so much about what other people have to say. Just stand up for what you believe. And she's teaching people to just be themselves, and I think it's an amazing, amazing thing. Well, my certainty, I said I've been an assistant development manager for 3 years, and I do want to become a development manager. So within the next 6 to 12 months, I hope to achieve that. Be a lot of work to get there, but I believe I can get there. I really do. With applying what I've learned from the course, from the GLAM course, I believe I should be able to get there. Yeah.
What's that like?
It's good. It's great. Yeah. Yeah.